Did you know that 50 to 65% of the country's waste is deposited here at the Beetham, on just 61 hectares of land in Port of Spain? Open for more than 50 years, its current capacity has been referred to by SwimCall as almost full. The recommendation that it should be closed has been repeated in recent years by government agencies, but it remains open to date. In an effort to paint a clearer picture of its state, we ventured into the landfill in the company of SwimCall workers whose identities will remain concealed for their protection. For $222 a day before deductions, these men have worked years in a place most people would dare not spend 5 minutes. The country, they say, needs to know the truth about what is taking place, or rather, what is not taking place.
They use the word landfill, right? But we don't have landfills in Trinidad. You know what I mean? Not Tobago. We have dump sites. You know what I mean?
When you have a dump, you just do what you call waste separation. So if you're doing waste separation, then here is a dump. But if you have a place where everything dumped in there, and you're covering it, that is not a dump. That is you engineering a time bomb.
According to the Sanitation District of Los Angeles County, a dump is a site upon which trash is piled on or in, while a landfill is an engineered site that makes use of modern scientific methods to protect the environment and the public's health. In a landfill, the process is simply that trash is sorted and covered, preventing debris from blowing away. Gas created as rubbish breaks down is collected in pipes and recycled, while materials that are considered dangerous are not allowed at the landfill. According to these workers, none of these steps are taken at the Beetham landfill presently.
We have a waste management problem in Trinidad, right, and Tobago. A serious waste management problem that is. And we cannot go about doing things as we did in the 1950s, because certainly we still do. You understand what I mean? Just dumping everything. You understand? Nothing is being sorted and separated, you understand? For recycling, everything has been dumped. So it's clear to see that these people in authority, they understand and know these things, but yet still, it's like just lip service to the public.
Right now they're blindfolding all you by telling all you we into recycling and separating plastic, and so all you're feeling that they're doing a proper job.
According to a 2010 Waste Management and Centroid study, the country's waste consisted of 233,000 tons of industrial waste, 89,000 tons of plastic, 88,000 tons of organic food waste, 87,000 tons of paper, 75,000 tons of construction waste, and 47,000 tons of glass. Given that there is no separation of the waste that comes into the Beetham, the workers said medical waste, pharmaceutical chemicals, and just about anything someone can dump is present here. This chemical cocktail and the subsequent breaking down of organic waste lead to the formation of very toxic gases.
From literature and the fumes from here that's blow there, the toxic waste with them telling you, that don't mean nothing. You believe that?
A lot of things that comes in here, carcinogens in them. They have a lot of radioactive molecules, electrical waste especially. You know, like with cell phones, microwaves, electrical appliances, and so on.
It's a hazardous waste here. It have a thing we outlaw, which is asbestos. It's still have people taking down the asbestos and bringing it to them. So when you stand up there and a truck overflow that asbestos, and the breeze blow and that get in your eyes, or anything, or you inhale, you damage.
According to the New York State Department of Health, landfill gas contains many different gases and varies depending on the different types of waste present at the landfill. However, it states that methane and carbon dioxide typically makes up 90 to 98% of a landfill's content. Acting like a blanket insulating the earth, carbon dioxide and methane are the two main greenhouse gases which warm the earth by absorbing energy and slowing the rate at which the energy escapes into space. Carbon dioxide emissions cause increases in atmospheric concentrations of CO2 that will last thousands of years, while methane emissions last about a decade. In terms of health effects, these gases displace oxygen in closed areas like office buildings, leading to faster heartbeats, shorter breaths, fatigue, nausea, vomiting, and even a lack of coordination. In part 3, we examine how the conditions at the Beetham landfill have affected swim call workers and the nearby Caroni swamp.